Hello everybody, back here again for our vlog a day. Today is Sunday the 9th, and today was a lovely, beautiful day to be alive. Got this morning rather early. I had kind of a iffy night. My dog decided to poop diarrhea all over the house before I went to bed last night, so I got that all cleaned up. So I was kind of leery about how he was going to be through the night, but it kind of is what it is. So I got up like 3 a.m. whatever. He had pooped all over the living room again, so I got him back out, got it all cleaned up, which is so much fun at 3 a.m. Got that all cleaned up, and for the second time in a few hours, and got him outside and all the whole thing, and it is what it is. So went ahead, got up at like 5:30 again, and he'd pooped all over the living room. So 3 diarrheas in less than 12 hours. About 8 hours actually, probably, and it's just fun. So one of the good things, my flooring is 100% waterproof and so on and so forth, and it's fairly easy to clean up. It's laminate vinyl, luxury vinyl planking, or what it's called. So there's not a lot of the grooves and stuff like we would have had if we went in tile, which is what we was gonna put in, and really glad we didn't do that. It makes things like this a lot easier to clean up. So, but yeah, I got it all basically scraped up into a dustpan, and then basically mopped, and then mopped again, and then basically good for each round. So you got 6 moppings and all that fun stuff, but it is what it is. So I can't be mad at me. He's an old dog, and it just sucks. But so I got kind of a fun start to the morning. Hung outside the dog for a little bit. Got everybody back in, got them all fed, got them all separated, so on and so forth. The little dog has been pooping also. She went home today. She's been kind of randomly just kind of, supposedly she barks at you before she wants to go outside to go to the bathroom, and she never once barked this time. So most of the time we just bring her out a lot, but like overnight she sleeps in the mornings and stuff. So sometime in the middle of the night she gets up, poops, but luckily it's been pretty easy to clean up. Nothing real major there. So got that all cleaned up as well. Got everybody out there fed, got it all taken care of and whatnot, and then ended up hanging out with the dogs for a little bit outside, just kind of chilling out in the morning and just kind of getting a slow start to my day. Wife was heading up to go hang out with her son to basically, I don't know, try and get his stuff figured out. He's moving to all that good fun stuff. So yeah, it is what it is there. So, but yeah, that was all that. So she had to deal with that stuff again. Just is what it is. So yeah, she hung around. Got back, I was hanging out with the dogs, got a couple things done in the yard, decided I had to run up to, actually get back the little dog, got picked up like 9 a.m. something like that it was, I think it was maybe 8:30, I don't know, they got picked up. Happy to be back, dog was happy to go home, all that good fun stuff. So got them out of there and then hanging out with the pups. Had to run up to New Smyrna to feed some cats, jumped in the Bourbon, took it up there, and went ahead and bought a walk-through gate, so I'm gonna make a little makeshift fence across my yard. So I went ahead and bought a like $170 farm gate type setup that has the hinge pins already comes included. So I bought it through the back of the Suburban, up on top of the seats and stuff. It's one of those things you're like, you might rip a seat, but it is what it is. It's not a truck, but it's more fun driving it than it is driving my old truck. And everything was fine. Got it all loaded up, got it back. As I was leaving, a gentleman was walking out of the Tractor Supply. He stopped me and wanted to talk about old cars and trucks and my Suburban and so on and so forth. So it's kind of one of the things when you drive an old truck like this, often you have people who just want to talk about cars and trucks and all that kind of stuff, which most of the time I'm all good for, but sometimes I'm not. But I'd say 99% of the time I'm down to talk about cars for a little bit, because it's always interesting hearing people's stories of their cars and that kind of thing. It's one of the reasons I like old car people. They're just kind of they're usually a different speed of person that I enjoy and whatnot. So we chatted a little while and I headed on back home. The cats over there, ducks and everything up there were fine. So got that all wrapped up and done with, everything good to go. Then from there, basically got back to the house, ended up going to get my run in, got the run, got my shower, ended up having a roast, I guess, and Mom made a roast in the crock pot. She forgot to put in onions again, so I like a big onion. My uncle and I would always kind of squabble over who got the onion at my aunt's house. So when she knows I'm coming, she throws in an extra onion for me, which is always nice. So, but didn't get any onion. Second time now on the roast that didn't have the onion, but thought it is what it is. So had that. We had some potatoes that were basically mashed potatoes that weren't ever mashed. They were just skinned and peeled and basically, I guess, cooked, and then we had carrots in the roast, and had some gravy, and we knocked out a nice little meal. The roast was surprisingly really, really good. It's one of the better roasts we've had. The last 4 or 5 roasts haven't been that great, and this one was surprisingly really, really well. So yeah, we knocked it out. Watched the final episode of Seinfeld, the one where they end up getting charged with not helping the Good Samaritan law. Brought back all the character witnesses before, and it was great. It's one of those things that just, I don't know, it's a good show. I'm gonna kind of miss it, so I gotta figure out something else to watch now over dinner. I usually watch like a half an hour, 40-minute show, whatever, and then that's usually how long it takes to eat dinner. Then I head back out with the dogs again. So that's how long I'm inside every day. It's long enough to watch an episode of Seinfeld, eat dinner, and then head back outside in that whole process. So works well for me, but it is what it is. Like I said, I just gotta find something else to watch, and it'll all be good to go. But end up back out with the dogs. At them, my 3D printer's screwed up again. I don't know what's going on with it. It just won't feed. I've tried everything. I've adjusted the tensions and stuff and everything else, so no idea. I'm gonna order a new hot head for it, and I got all the old one that bubbled out, got it all cleaned off, and I put it back in. It still just doesn't want to feed filament, and my original one did the same thing. After a while, it quit feeding filament. I don't know what to do with it. I don't know. I looked online, can't find anything that says this is what you're doing wrong. This is what you got to adjust. This is what you got to clean. I can't find it. So it sucks. So I'm going to order another one. And this one's actually new enough that I'll probably send it back on warranty because it's just ridiculous. I'm going to keep a spare. I'll send that other one back in, replace. So I'll have one ready to go and just swap it out. But it shouldn't, they're $90, and $90 is not nothing, but shit, $90 is a lot. I mean, you figure it's only been a few months now. And it's superbly annoying in that whole process. So it's a big ass catfish over there. But right there, a little retention pond thing here made a big old swirl, and saw a little bit of his nose pop up, but it was pretty good size. So went ahead though, got done with it, hung out, had another cigar. Went ahead midday. My wife was talking and stuff, and asked her about her birthday present, about whether or not she wanted to help me. If she wanted to see it before it was their birthday time and stuff, and she decided she wanted some input on it. So I took her out and showed her where her pool's going to be, showed her a photo of the pool that she's getting, and it's just an above ground pool, but it's a nice one. It's one of the better ones. It's fairly expensive for what it is, and it's got a sand filter and a bunch of upgrades that is nice. So I asked her, I explained to her everything. This is where it's going here. She said, what about the south side of the house? I explained to her about the south side of the house. This is why I think that would not be the best idea. This, and this. And she also agreed, in order it would be more kind of a social thing, you could still be in it, still see the whole yard and stuff in there. And she agreed that where I had it laid out probably makes the most sense. So yeah, that's our plan. Hopefully it all goes as planned, and we can I got a kid supposedly coming tomorrow. He said 100% he'd be here tomorrow. He's going to come today, but had to get a battery for his truck and some other stuff, which my thought is that should take like an hour. So I almost said, hey, where are you at? I'll go pick you up and go get a battery and then you start working early. But so who knows? Tomorrow I got to run my father-in-law up to the eye doctor up in Ormond, I think it is. I don't know, somewhere. So up on Dunlawton, but got to go up there to it. So that's going to take a while, and it's going to suck. I don't know how long it's going to take when I'm up there, but he's supposedly going to be here tomorrow at like 9 a.m. Going to be here Tuesday at 9 a.m. Sorry, going to be here Tuesday at 9 a.m. So won't be able to start tomorrow. I don't know like I was hoping, but hopefully we'll get it figured out, and he'll be able to be digging and shoveling and all that good fun stuff while I'm gone. And if I have the fence put up, I won't have to worry about the dogs getting out, when he's there working, but I'm still going to tell my mom to leave them all inside. I'll probably take at least one with me, and then that way I don't have to worry about messing with it while I'm gone. I'll just have the 2 little ones there, and it'll be fine. So, but yeah, that's pretty much what my day consisted of, and that's all I got for right now. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe, wonderful day. Thanks for watching.